Alright everybody, so in this video I will be showcasing how to basically maximize and properly use Kisuke, because he's kind of like the best unit from this update aside from Senku, but Senku is a support unit, like fully support unit. He's just a money unit, like you don't use Senku for damage, okay? So for obtainment, it's really simple. You get it from the Christmas capsule from the event that you can buy. As you can see, Kisake right there. And then for his evolution item is from the Frost shop, which is this one, okay? For my Kisake, it's going to be Glitch, All-Seeing with Glorious, and full skill tree as well. So yeah, I will be showcasing him in the new game mode for the Infinite. So yeah, I'll show you guys how to properly use him, unlock all of his passive, and lastly, how to get him to have infinite damage. Alright, so I've defended now, maxed out my idol. Now let's actually showcase how to properly use Kisake. Now you don't need to bring the same team as me, but I use this one to maximize his damage, okay? So for Kisake, he's going to be a kind of like a support and damaging kind of unit. He's one of the best support in the game, which I would tell you the reason later. For now, you just gotta understand how he works, okay? So, Kisake actually a quite interesting character because he kind of revolves around his passive a little bit, okay? Not passive, his ability. Now, the main ability that you need to watch out for is going to be the first one and the third one, which will unlock on his max upgrade. For the first ability, is going to be kind of like a challenge. So he will have like, I think 7 challenges in total. And then for each challenge complete, you will gain a 35% damage buff permanently for the entire game. And it has no cap. So it's basically stacked on top of each other. And I will show you how to basically properly unlock all of this passive. Because you can do that. You can unlock all of this passive in a single game. And pretty much quite quickly as well, actually. So, let's actually show. First of all, I recommend bringing Makima with him so he can maximize his range. So yeah, that's one. Now, for Kisake, the first thing I want you guys to do is to pick Kido and then healing menu and then activating the 5 support cover. So he can basically cannot be stunned or basically like cannot be debuffed a little bit as well by enemies. The second I want you guys to do is click on Kido again, click on binding menu. Now pick the first one and the second one, so the stun and the walk back. And then the third thing I want you guys to do is pick on destruction mode, click on white lightning, which is the first one and the second one. Now what I just did there is basically I just basically basically going on progress to unlock the first, the second, the third, and the fourth one. So all of 4 of this will be unlocked in like no time basically. I just gotta upgrade him to his full AoE. So there you go. His full AoE now. And yeah, let's actually just let him cook. And then after he basically, what's it called again? Basically unlock all of his ability. I will show you guys how to continue. Okay, so let's check. So Bolt is finished, so we're going to click on this since it's finished, and we're going to click on destruction menu again. Now it says right here activated. You want to deactivate it now because you can only pick 5 at a time. Let's click on Kido again. Now let's click on, you don't need to click on restrain, but I like it a lot later. Click on restrain later, but for now, click on Kido again. Destruction menu. Now let's move on to plasma because as you can see right here, he needs to basically apply plasma 50 times as well. So yeah, let's do that. Now, to make this faster as well, you can also just set all of your attack unit to none except Kisake. So yep. Now let's see. Blaze is finished as well. Same thing with plasma. Now you can turn off plasma and blaze now. So plasma, turn off. Same thing with blaze. Now all of that left is just the walk back, the stun, and then these 2 right here, which is block stun and block 3 stun on allies. To do that, you need to go to healing menu, pick the third one and the first one, and after that you need to max out your Kisake because that's like kind of the fastest way, which I'm gonna show you why. Because how you get infinite damage with Kisuke is basically by abusing his third ability, which you get on maxed out. Okay, so this ability right here, it will stun all allies unit in range for 30 seconds. He will gain 3 new passive, but for every stun unit, he will gain 250% of their damage for 75 seconds with no cap. So yeah, that's how he will gain all of his insane damage basically. So let's check again on his expanding knowledge. Let's see if he has unlocked anything. So he has unlocked stun, so it's 4 out of 7 now. A walkback is finished as well. And then let's check on this one. So it's still 0 or 0. Once we use this ability, we go back here. There you go, it's done. So click on all of this now. 7 out of 7 Crimson Energy. Finish. We finish all of this quest. Now, what I recommend to do now is just leave these two right here. But instead, you kind of want to turn off this one right here. Reversal Demon. You can keep 5 support and Luminous Healing. Turn this off. And what I recommend to do is to pick Destruction menu and pick the Black Coffin one, because this will deal percentage based HP. So yeah. Now, after you do this, you can now just keep using the ability Benihime Orate, and he will just keep stealing, not stealing, but just basically gaining damage of all of your unit in range that is getting stunned. Okay, I actually forgot to tell you guys one thing. I actually forgot to tell you guys this. You cannot have this ability turned on. So you need to turn off this ability to gain the infinite damage. So just turn on the slow one. There you go. Now, again, have the Luminous Healing activated. That is the main thing. You just want the Luminous Healing, and then you can spend the rest of them on any of the other ability except this one. Do not turn on this ability, because this will ruin his infinite damage stacking. So as you can see right here, 765 billion, 800 billion. So yeah, he will just keep going up and up and up and up until infinitely. And for proof, I had a viewer message me a picture of basically, look at this right here. So my Kisuke actually went up to 21 trillion damage, which is pretty insane. But for him, this guy right here, he went out to basically almost infinite damage. So yeah. Now this might took a while. So just expect to get like trillion and trillion of damage like me instead. And then it can also like produce some pretty funny stuff. Like for example, this one right here. He is dealing 5 trillion damage, but his range is a minus 15 sextillion. So yeah, I don't think he's broken though. I think this is how the character is actually meant to be used. And then I can also get this one right here. 3.2 trillion damage and infinite range. So yeah, Kisake is kinda nuts in general. Now I'll just left the entire video on a time lapse just to show you guys how high of a damage he can go up to. And yeah, he's almost at a trillion already, and like we're not even like 2 wave after that pass. Let me just make sure that I have every single thing turned on. So yeah, everything is completed. 7 out of 7 Crimson Energy. And if you want to know what the 3 ability does, it basically will make it so that like the enemy will take more damage. He will deal Mutilate and Rupture, and like he will like change the status of an enemy every time he attacks them and stuff like that. As you can see right here, my Kisuke already went past a trillion. So yeah, Kisuke is also the best support, one of the best support in the game because of this passive right here. Plus 50% damage permanently. So the Regulus is dealing 1.5 trillion, 4.4 trillion. Simon is dealing 18 trillion, and yeah, there you go. That's how you properly use Simon and not Simon, Kisuke. That's how you properly use Kisuke and abuse him basically. And yeah, if you just leave Kisuke the longer, the more damage he will gain. So yeah, that's how you properly use Kisuke. That's all for the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!